All right, so find a nice sturdy chair, have a seat. Just make yourself comfortable in your seat. We're going to start with some nice breathing, like we always do, which is the most important part, I think, of this whole practice is our breath. Yeah, I'm toying with doing a little breath series too. It's so important. Yeah. Okay, so we just finished all of our 7 chakra series, starting from the pelvic floor all the way up through the center of our body and out today, crown chakra through the top of our head. And basically what this crown chakra does is it helps to basically just connect us, right? Connect us to the universal energy, to the divine, to our spirit, to each other. It's all about connection, right? Flowing and connection. Beautiful, just a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, so we're going to begin by interlacing our fingers, and we're going to flip your palms up and lay your hands onto your lap. So these are just mudras, yeah. And I'm just going to tell you the 3 different mudras that we're going to use. We're going to use this one for a couple breaths for our lower chakras. Then we're going to come to our normal anjali mudra for our heart. And then with that heart chakra, the next, as I cue it, you're just going to fan your fingers open. Your pinky and your thumb will stay open like a lotus flower. Yeah, good. And we'll go to the throat and then third eye and crown chakra. So that's just the hand mudras. And what hand mudras do is it helps direct energy. Yeah, and this is going to boom, uplift our energy. Beautiful. All right, so again, fingers are interlaced, thumbs relaxed. Just lay them on your lap. And let's close your eyes. Just come into this space. Just for this hour for yourself, come into this space and we're going to connect. Good. So let's just take a couple cleansing breaths. As you breathe in, just slowly breathe in through your nose and feel the top of your head as if it wants to push into a book that's sitting about 2 inches above your head. Yeah, getting a nice, comfortable, tall spine, but no effort, just nice and relaxed. And let it go. You can just let it go through the mouth, through the nose, just let the air out. Let's do that 2 more times. Take a breath in and let it go. Feel the body begin to relax. Yes, and 1 more breath in and breathe out. Good. And now with the lips closed gently, we're going to breathe in and out of our nose. We're going to take a slow breath in. Just pause your breath at the top for a couple of seconds and slowly breathe out. Good. And just imagine as you inhale, just do that 2 more times, inhaling. Breath in, pause the breath at the top, and then slowly exhale the breath. Just having that breath just bathe up and down from our pelvic floor to the top of our head. And breathe in 1 more time. Pause the breath at the top, and slowly let it go. Good. And now hands stay in the same position, but you're just going to slide them up right above your navel, right around that solar plexus area. Yeah, right below your rib cage. Relax the shoulders and the arms. Good. And now again, 3 breaths, breathing in slowly, filling up the lungs, belly puffs up, lungs expand. Pause the breath and slowly let it out. Again, just imagine that breath coming from your tailbone, pelvic floor, as you breathe in all the way up, past your solar plexus, into the top of your head. And relax. 1 more breath here. Breath is relaxed. Take the effort out of the breath. Even when you're holding your breath, see if your body can be relaxed. And exhale. Good. When you've completed 3 breaths here, we're going to bring your hands into prayer position. Fingers now reaching towards the sky. Rest your thumbs onto your heart chakra. Good. 3 breaths. Slowly breathe in. Pause the breath at the top. And slowly breathe out. 2 more at your own pace. Just make this feel lovely. Again, breath is bathing all of those chakras. Nice and slow as you can. Good. And the next time you breathe out, you're just going to separate your fingers, except your thumb and your pinky finger, so that your hand looks like a little lotus flower. And just rest your thumbs right in front of your throat. Thumbs can be maybe underneath your chin. Yeah. Into the throat chakra. And take 3 nice, long, deep breaths there. Breathing in. You can even restrict the throat a little bit. Bring in ujjayi breath if you'd like. Breathe out. Pausing at the top between the inhale and the exhale. Little smile on your face. And you have 3 breaths down. Slide your thumbs up to your third eye. Just rest maybe the knuckles of your thumbs between your eyebrows. Little comfortable lotus flower still there. 3 breaths. Breathe in slowly, maybe deeper. Maybe at this point you're holding the breath just a little bit longer. And let it go. Slowly extend the exhale. Just do your 3. And then when you're ready, after you've done your 3rd breath, just bring the top, your hands, maybe your wrists and your hands, and rest them either on your head, or if you don't want to bring them onto your head, you can float them up off your head just a little bit. So bringing this lotus flower to our crown today. Yeah. And take 3 breaths, filling up your belly, your lungs, all the way. Yeah. So I can probably take in a little more air with your arms up above your head. Big breaths. Good. All right, relax the breath. Keep your hands where they are. And now if you'd like to gently and slowly flutter your eyes open, you can. Good. And now on an inhale breath, we're going to reach our hands up. You're going to open your arms wide, look up towards the heavens. Yeah, good. And then exhale, bring your palms together above your head. And as you continue to exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. Just inhale, reach the arms up, look up, and open wide. And just take your arms where they're comfortable, especially the shoulders, right? Nothing should be uncomfortable. Just make this feel lovely. Hands back together as you exhale and float your hands to heart. Good. And 1 more. Inhale all the way up. Stretch open, look up. Yeah, such great energy. Exhale, bring the palms together and float your hands down to your heart. Beautiful, lovely, nice. Relax your hands down onto your lap. Just wiggle your body out a little bit. Good. Now we're going to float our arms forward, and we're going to flip the left palm, your right palm up, and keep your left palm down, right? So they're opposite. And then we're going to make a fist with both hands and stretch your fingers wide. Make a fist with both hands, stretch your fingers wide. Feels a little different, right? With 1 palm up and 1 palm down. Stretch. Good. And then relax. Fists again, and then relax your fingers. And now flip opposite hand. So this time the left palm is up, right palm is down. And squeeze and open and stretch those fingers. You can even wiggle them. And fists and stretch and fists and stretch. Good. And then bring your palms together, relax your elbows down, and start to get some fire going. Yeah, we're getting this fire going in our body all the way up through our chakras, up to the top of our head. Good. Nice warm hands. Yeah, this is getting our prana energy going. And then relax. Stretch your arms forward. Separate your hands just slightly. And maybe close your eyes here and see if you can feel that energy pulsating between your hands. And it's just a little bit of, if you can, it's just a little bit of an example of how we're all connected. We're all energy bodies. And we are all connected in this world. Whether we like it or not, we are connected. And let's like it. Yeah, good. And then float the eyes open if you close them, and then just bring your hands back down to your lap. Good. All right. So scooching forward a little bit in our chairs. Good. We're just going to fly. Yes, like free. We're free spirits. We're going to fly. Good. So we're going to turn our palms out, and on an inhale breath, float your arms up towards the sky. Again, you can stay in cactus. Let's just take it nice and easy. Good. And wherever your hands land, pause the breath. Good. We're going to do that pause of the breath, and then we're going to bring our palms out and float the arms down. So try to time the inhale and the exhale with the arms, right? Inhale, slowly float the arms up. Big breath in, stretch up tall, and exhale, float them down. Good. And again, 2 more. Just take it to where is comfortable for your body. Yeah, good. And 1 more. Just fly. Good. And then exhale, relax the arms down. Good. And then let's just roll out the shoulders. Roll them back. Good. And roll them forward. All right. This time we're going to do a little bit of a forward fold with our arms, right? So we're going to inhale. This time reach the arms forward and up, just as far as is comfortable for you. Turn your palms out. Circle sweep your arms out. And as you exhale and arms come down, bow the body forward. Good. And then inhale, slowly come up. Again, you can bend the elbows here, reach the arms back, and exhale, sweep the body down, arms down. And then a couple more. Inhale, 2 more. Yeah, just open up our heart, yes. Exhale, forward. And then last one, inhale, up. And exhale, forward. Pause as you're down here. We're going to just reverse for a couple breaths. So inhale as you come up, reach your arms back this time. Circle sweep them up. And then exhale, tuck your belly in to drop forward. Good. Just again, you're comfortable. Nothing's hurting. Inhale out and up. And exhaling forward. Good. And 1 more time, inhale out and up. And this time, last time, bring the palms together above your head and just float your hands through those chakras down to your heart. Yeah, nice, good. All right, hands remain in prayer position. So you're gonna take this to where you can for your back. Our belly's slightly tucked in. We're gonna do a little twist here. So hands together, elbows are just floating out comfortably. You're gonna take a big breath in, and as you exhale, you're gonna turn your body to the right and see if you can get this left elbow either on the left thigh, or if a little bit deeper, twist the elbow on the right thigh. So your palms are pressing into each other gently. Yeah, that top right elbow's lifting up, and you're breathing. If you went to that opposite thigh and this is not comfortable on your back, you back off a little bit. Yeah, breathe. Nice big breath here. Breathe into your belly. Yeah, maybe you can look up a little bit with that gaze up to that right elbow. Good. Then pressing down into your feet. As you inhale, slowly come out of the twist. Keep your body forward still a little bit, and then reach your body back up. Good. Let's just interlace our fingers and just wiggle our fists and our wrists around for our hands. Nice, good. And let's shake it out. take out those hands. We're just gonna do that same thing to the other side, hands into our palms together, floating the elbows out. Take a big breath in and exhale, start to twist as you go down. And again, that now right elbow can rest on the right leg, or you can, if you want to twist a little further, it can go over to the left thigh. And some of us have even further the outside of the left thigh, if that is serving your body. Left elbows reaching up, palms are gently pressing into each other, maybe looking up to that left elbow, and breathe. Nice deep breath here. Good. And relax everything and press down into your feet. Let your lower body help take the strain off your upper body as you slowly make your way out of that. Good. And then let's interface our fingers, but one over. So the way you did it the first time, go one finger over and then just wiggle out your hands, making you think just a little bit today. Yeah. Well, if you want to. And shake it out. Good. All right, getting a little bit of nice work on our, actually, this is really going to be great for our core. Good. So we're going to just take our right leg. We're going to start with the right leg. You can see me, okay? We're just going to lift the right knee up, right? So you can either do it without hands. That's really more strenuous on especially that core in your back, or maybe one hand, or maybe the right hand here and the left hand on your belly. Because again, tuck that belly in. That's going to take the strain, especially out of the back with this. Good. All right. And then we're just going to take a breath in and let it go. Good. And a breath in and let it go. And then relax the leg down. All right. So we're going to do that a couple more with this side, right? So again, we're going to lift up the knee. Good. And again, you can either hold on to that knee or you can let it go. It's, you know, you'll feel right away this thigh muscle and these hip flexors engage, or you can support that. And then you're just going to take your knee out to the side and back in, out to the side and in. Out to the side. So we're getting to our hip here. Yeah, just take it to wherever it's comfortable. If it's this for you, that's enough. Up to the side and back and relax it down. Good. All right. Just wiggle it out. Yeah, good. And now we're going to do circles for our hip. So again, we're going to lift up that right knee. This time you might want to use both of your hands. And you're just going to take that knee and circle it. And feel that rotation in your hip, getting some nice fluid and movement into your hip. And again, if it's just this is enough for you, please stay there. Breathing the whole time. Good. And relax. Nice work. And wiggle it out. All right, we have two sides. We're going to do this other side. So again, a nice tall spine, that's going to help. If we round our spine, it's a little more strain on the back. So we want a nice tall spine with our shoulders gently back. Tuck the belly in, maybe hold on to the belly with that right hand and lift the left leg up. And again, if you need both hands to do that, your toe can stay on the floor actually here too. If even lifting your knee is a little bit of a challenge for you today, feel free to drop that toe. Good. All right. And so here, we're just going to breathe, right? Big breath in. Again, you can experiment with bringing your hand onto your belly. You'll see that your leg has to start working by releasing that hand. Or maybe you release the other hand. And now this whole thigh and hip flexor, whoa, it's firing. Yeah, good. And then relax that leg down. Good. Just wiggle it out. And now we're going to go to taking it out to the side. Right? So again, lifting that leg up. And if your toe on the floor, you can just take it out to the side and keep the toe on the floor. Okay? So either both hands, one hand on the belly, breath in and exhale it out. And just go side to side, following your breath, whatever feels natural. Inhale forward, exhale to the side, whatever feels natural for you. And then just see how this side feels. See if it feels any different than the other side. Yeah, good. And then come back to center, release that down. Good. And then just wiggle it out. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. And now we're gonna do our little hip, okay? So nice, again, nice tall spine, grab that leg and lift the knee, good. And then just do some nice slow rotations. Just take it to where it is comfortable for you. So this side feels very different than my other side, not quite as open. So I'm taking it a little bit less. Yeah, and breathe as you circle. Very nice, one more. Good, and relax, good. And just wiggle out your hips, good. Relax your arms down alongside your body. Lift the shoulders up to your ears. Press down into your feet as if you want to stand. And stretch your spine long, good. And exhale, relax that down. Just roll out the shoulders, good. Before we stand, if you would, an option will be to stand. Let's do some head rolls. So first we're gonna lift our chin, good. And then draw your low jaw forward, stretch it forward and just feel that nice stretch on your throat. And relax your jaw back and slowly exhale as your head bows forward, and now drop your chin to your chest. Good. And let's just do a couple rotations with our head, inhaling to the side and back and exhaling to the other side and forward. Good. A couple more here. Good. At your own pace. The next time the chin comes forward, you'll pause. Good. And then slowly reverse opposite direction. Just make this feel nice on your neck, your shoulders, your back. Yes. I always say this, the neck is the connection between our body and our mind, right? And the next time the chin comes forward, pause, press into your feet and slowly float the head up. Wiggle it out. Option is to stay in your chair, always an option, because you can do everything today, especially in your chair. If you want to, feel free to stand, press down into your feet and come to a nice, comfortable stand for you. Yeah, good. So we're just here standing at the back of our chair. Good. And we're just gonna start to shake our body, to shake it out. Maybe kick the opposite arm to opposite leg. I'm gonna slide my chair out. Feel free to keep yours there. Yeah, kick opposite arm, opposite leg. Yeah, good. Maybe come into a little bit of a march, or maybe a little bit of a jog. Yeah, and maybe start to flick your fingers. So like as if you have water on your fingers, and just flick. So we're gonna send some sprinkles out into the energy, right? Some happy sprinkles. Yes, good. Out to the side, forward, to each other, good. Down to the earth, remembering those who have come before us, thanking them, sending them sprinkles. Yeah, good. Out to the side again, up top, and relax. Good. All right, feet a little bit wider apart and just come side to side, inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Just taking care of ourselves today, as we do every day. But just being gentle with ourselves and connecting ourselves to all that's around us, knowing we're not alone at all, none of us ever. Good. And then come back to center, bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Good. We're going to turn our palms out. And on an inhale breath, we're gonna reach our arms out, relax the shoulders as your arms float up just halfway. Good, and then we're gonna bend our elbows and bring our little flicky fingers to our shoulders. Good, all right. And again, you can do this, no problem. If you're sitting, same thing, good. And then just start to slowly rotate your elbows as if you're making circles on either side of the walls in the room. Yeah. Feel that shoulder girdle. So again, this is like we massaged our hip, we're massaging these shoulder joints. Good. And then reverse and go the other direction. Good. Good. Just feel that whole shoulder rotate comfortably. Make sure it's comfortable. Next time you come to elbows out, slowly float your hands off your shoulders and bring them into cactus pose. Now this one's a little tricky here for your shoulders, right? There should be zero discomfort. And if there's any discomfort, I'll give you an option here. But we're just gonna do a scarecrow, right? So take a breath in, and as you exhale, very slowly, relax your shoulders. It's a real tendency, especially in this one, is to have these shoulders hiked up, right? Start to drop your fingertips forward. Good. And here's the pivotal part. And then slowly start to drop them down towards the floor. Now, if your shoulders are just too tight, you relax your arms down. Come from the other side. Reach your elbows up. Yeah, we want to end up here, just with our lower arms like a scarecrow, right? Yeah, and our elbows lifted and our shoulders relaxed. I even noticed me like this, right? Relax those shoulders down. Good. And then gently press your palms back. It's just like 1/8 of an inch. And maybe move your elbows forward. Again, just like 1/8 of an inch. Relax and breathe through this. Try to find a nice, comfortable way to be. If you're here or here or here, you just find your edge. This is I think one of the hardest poses, to find your edge and not be uncomfortable. One more breath. And exhale. Ooh, just relax. If you're here, yeah, just relax those arms. Let's just melt them down. Good. And roll it out and shake it out. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So coming one more time into this cactus pose. Feet are planted on the floor, hip distance apart. You're going to slowly bring your palms out, and let's just start to bend the elbows and bring the arms back up to wherever is comfortable. Maybe the arms are the elbows in line with the shoulders. Maybe they're not, right? But we don't want them higher. Don't need them higher. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, pivot your body over to the right. Press down into especially your big toe mounds, because you'll see the weight floats up off the inner feet. And just turn, look over towards the right. Smile. Breathe. And then inhale, slowly bring your body back forward. If you need to take a break in between, go ahead and do that. If not, or we meet again here. And as you exhale, you're gonna turn at your waist over to the other side, to the left. And breathe. Yeah, just take this wherever it is comfortable for you. And then slowly bring the body back forward and relax those shoulders and arms. Just melt them down and shake it out. Yeah, shake, shake, shake it out. Wiggle your head, your whole body. Just shake off any tension that you've built up there so that we can get ready for the next pose. Yeah, coming into a little bit of some hugs. We deserve a hug after that. Good. So we're gonna just slowly bring your arms out nice and relaxed out to the side. Good. And then exhale, cross your arms slowly and give yourself a hug. Ooh, that feels good on the shoulders. Squeeze your pec muscles, right? Yeah. And then inhale, slowly reach your arms out. This time, let's look up towards the heavens. And exhale, opposite arm on top now, and give yourself a hug. Yeah. Let's do one more round of that. That feels good. Inhale, out. Let's just pretend we're giving the world a hug. Exhale. Yeah, people have been missing hugs during this pandemic. But you know, it's not the arms that hug, it's the heart that hugs. One more time, out. So we can hug people with our hearts. Yes. And just our eyes, right? So next time, let's all meet here with hugging. And now we're gonna lift our elbows up as high as they'll go and look up towards the sky and breathe. This feels really nice too. For 2, and for 1, and exhale, relax your arms down, just let them rest onto your chest, your heart, and then slowly make your way out. Good. Little shake. Yeah. Yes, your homework this week is to hug yourself at least once a day. Yes. Okay, coming into a little side bend for our spine. So right hand on the waist, turn the left palm out. Good. And as you inhale, slowly float your arm up. Again, remembering to keep that shoulder relaxed as the arm comes up, you'll actually be able to go up higher, right? If we're hunched up here, then the shoulder will stop us. It'll stop the arm. Good. So you can either be here or here, coming into our side bend. Right arm in line, that upper arm in line with about your ear if you're up here. You're going to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to glide your hips to the left as you lean to the right. Keep those fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. Yeah, you don't have to come that far over. We want to get long all in this left side here. Yeah, belly button is tucking in. Let's look underneath our left arm. That'll take that left shoulder back just a little bit. And breathe. Yeah, holding onto the waist, that gives us some leverage. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up. Hopefully we all remember to breathe through that. And exhale, just relax the shoulder, relax the arm down. Let's give it a couple of nice gentle rolls. And let's go to the other side. So left hand onto the hip, turn the right palm out. Inhale, just take that arm with a nice relaxed shoulder as far as is comfortable on your body. Yes, especially in this pose, it doesn't matter how high your arm is. This is about your spine stretching. Good. So I'll stay here this time just to keep that. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, just lean over, slide those hips to the right as you lean to the left. Good. And that arm can be, again, it can be reaching to the outer corner, upper room of the room, yes, or bent. Let's look underneath or towards that right elbow now. Good. And breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale. Just relax that arm down. Good. And shake it out and do a little flicking of great energy. We're just sending out all this great energy out there today. Yes. All right. Let's do a little hip circle. So feet a little bit wider apart. And let's just do a nice hip rotation today. Yeah, this will feel nice. One direction. Good. And then pause, and then draw those hips in another direction, opposite direction that you just were in. So it doesn't take much. It's just so important to gently move all of our joints around in our body daily, right? And then bring feet back to hip distance apart. All right, you might need your chair for this one, maybe not. If you have your chair in front of you, you're standing in the back to the back of your chair here, just so that you have some leverage. Good. All right, we're gonna come into just a nice, easy lunge. Right? So you're going to take start with your right leg, and you're going to step the right toes back. So up onto the ball of the foot, we're getting a nice little stretch in this hip flexor. Again, really nice opposing stretch for sitting a lot. Yes. And you can always have the chair here handy, right? If this is a little precarious for you today, right? And so there's this little space between your legs, right? So if you're you don't want your foot right behind the other one, that's going to be really hard to balance. So find your legs. There's a little bit of a bend now in this left knee. Good. All right. And again, you can either remain holding onto your chair, or if you want to reach your right arm up towards the sky. Yes. And maybe even your left arm up towards the sky. And take a nice big breath in, and exhale. See if you can just gently sink your hips a little bit closer to the floor. Yeah, that pelvic floor, a little closer. Now, if this is uncomfortable on the ball of that back foot, you can feel free to drop the heel. Yeah, good. Yeah, so either one, whatever's comfortable on you. It's a little bit more of a balance when you're on the ball of your foot, but this is not a competition. Go where you're comfortable. All right, here's the challenge, especially if you have your hands both up. You're going to inhale and lift and look up towards the ceiling. And breathe and smile. Yes. Again, connecting ourselves to the highest energy, our highest self, right? The divine spirit, whatever you want to call it. We are all part of this whole. And exhale, slowly come out of the pose, dropping the hands down. Grab onto the back of your chair. Yes, if you're holding onto the chair, if your hands are on your hips. On an inhale breath, we're gonna inhale as we bring that back foot forward to meet the other. Shake it out. Maybe even wiggle your knees one at a time. That'll open up the hips a little bit. Yeah, that's why dancing is such a good thing, because it really moves our whole body, gets our prana energy just going, right? So dance as much as you can, even when nobody's watching, especially that. Yeah, all right, left foot. So we're gonna step that left foot back as far as is comfortable. You're up on the ball of your foot here. Yes, and bend into the right knee. And again, on this side, if that's not comfortable, you can drop your heel to the floor. Good. But first, find your legs, find your balance. Good. Maybe hands are resting on your chair. Good. And maybe you reach now this left arm up towards the sky. And if you feel like that's enough, you stay there, right? If you want to make it a little bit more of a balance, you can reach both arms up. Good. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, just float that left heel a little closer to the floor if you're on the ball of your foot. Sink your hips down. Sink into your lunge here. And then if you want to make it a little bit more of a balanced pose again, maybe you lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. Belly buttons tucking in to stabilize you. Yeah, one hand can be on the chair, no problem. And breathe. 2. And 1. And then exhale, slowly make your way out by floating your hands down to the chair. Good. And on an inhale breath, you lean forward and bring that left leg up next to the right. Shake it out. Very nice, everybody. Good. It might feel nice now after all of that to bring your legs a little bit wider apart. You can't see my feet in this frame, but toes are on, it's about 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Good. Hands onto your thighs. Slowly put maybe a tiny bend in your knees as your thighs are reaching back. Scoot your heels forward a little bit. Good. And just slide your hips side to side. Again, belly's tucking up a little bit. Yeah. And just relax and open up those hip joints. We stuff like squirrels. We stuff all of our worry, our judgment, our whatever it is that's negative that happens here, right? We stuff it into our hips. So this is helping us to just release that. Good. Come back to center, press into your toes. Slowly straighten your knees. Good. And bring your toes in and heels in. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Good. Let's come up. You can hold on to your chair here. Let's come up. I'm going to bring my chair because I know I'm going to fall on this one. Just come up onto your tiptoes. Yeah, that'll just feel nice. Stretch the calves. Good. Drop your heels, lift your toes. Good. Lift your toes up a little higher. Yeah, even higher. Feeling those shins starting to fatigue a little bit, right? Get a little bit of a workout in, and then relax your toes down. Nice. Okay. So a little balance pose. I just was at the zoo with my 30-year-old daughter who that was her favorite thing to do when I asked her whatever she wanted to do. Yeah, so the child in us sometimes doesn't leave, which is great. All right, so we saw a whole room of flamingos. So we're gonna do a little flamingo pose, right? So you're gonna do that on the right side of your chair, hang on to your chair, yeah. And then just rock your weight over into this inner leg, this left leg, good. And then bend your knees to start with, good. So you know, if you'll notice that the tendency here is to just dump your weight into this standing leg, what I want you to do is even out your hips, right? And engage your kneecap up so that strengthens this leg, good. Right hand onto our waist, left hand onto the chair. And then on an inhale breath, just lift your knee up off the foot up off the floor, if that's available. If you do that and it feels like too much, float your toe back down onto the floor, right? If you're seated, you're just lifting that thigh up, and it's actually more challenging in your chair. Good. All right. Now we've done this when we were seated. So maybe you would take this right hand towards the inside of your thigh here, or onto your knee if that works. And you're gonna draw that leg, knee out to the side and bring it back in. So we did this a little bit when we were sitting, so we're a little bit warmed up here. Draw it out to the side and back in. Feeling your glutes engage back there, out to the side. Let's pause for 2, for 1. Ooh, bring it back in and relax it down. Oh yeah, that one I need to shake out my hips, right? All of these muscles engage here. Yeah, so good for also our balance as well. Yeah, let's do that on the other side. So we're gonna slide over to the other side. We're working a little bit of our hips here, because again, getting rid of all of those negative emotions as much as we can is just gonna help us with space, right? And connect and connection. Same thing on this side. So now this time weight is in right leg. Bend the left knee. Good, we wanna engage that, even out the hips, engage that knee muscle, that right knee. Good. Left hand on the hip to start. And let's see if we can float that knee up, foot off the floor. If that's not working for you, drop that foot to the floor. Good. All right, and breathe. All right, and now slowly bring that hand, that left hand, either to the inside of your thigh, or you can grab your knee, and then help to guide that knee out to the side, just as far as it'll go, and back in. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring your right hand onto your hip. Yeah. That's just if you want to do that. Back in, last one, back out. Pause, smile. We'll just be here for 10 minutes. And back in, just kidding, and relax, good. And shake it out. Wiggle out those hips, wiggle out those knees. Just be like Gumby, just nice and loose, yeah. All right, I think we're gonna make our way to, let's do a little downward facing dog before we sit down. So if you're seated, you're just gonna do a forward fold. For standing here, you're gonna bring hands onto the back of your chair and just start to walk your feet back one at a time. Yeah, and it starts to feel nice. You're gonna start feeling a little stretch on your low back, your sacrum. Good, look down at the floor. You can hold on to the chair. You can extend the fingers forward. Take a big breath in and exhale, bend the knees, and see if you can drop your ears between your arms or towards that. Good. And just feel that nice stretch your whole back body. Again, this is a nice, comfortable pose, right? So take the effort out. Yeah, maybe the head doesn't come down as far. Good. But just relax into this pose. Feel the hips gently stretching back as you exhale. Feel your fingertips reaching forward as you inhale. Maybe you straighten your knees if you want a little more of a hamstring stretch here. And breathe. Stretching the whole back body. 2 more breaths. On an exhale breath, bend your knees. Look up to the back of your chair. And slowly, 1 foot at a time, slowly just start to walk back up. Nice, nice, nice. And relax, a little bit of a wiggle. Let's just end our standing poses here with a back bend. So if you're standing, you're gonna slide your arms back and clasp your hands behind your hips. If you're seated, you're gonna grab onto the chair behind you. Yes, good. All right, and then inhale, lift the chest. Look up towards the heavens again. Reach your shoulders back and take a breath in and out. As you breathe in, feel the breath coming from your pelvic floor all the way up to the top of your head. And exhale, relax and draw and relax your arms towards the floor if you're standing. Good. 1 more breath here. Just opening up all of our chakras, the front of our spine, throat, heart. Yeah, that solar plexus, all of our chakras just wide open. Exhale. As you exhale next time, just relax your head back forward, relax your body, unclasp your hands, shake it out. Very nice, everybody. All right, let's find ourselves back in our chair. Good. Okay, so we're going to do a little series for our hips. So scooting forward into your chair, so we're at the very front of our chair here so that we have some space, right? And that'll help our spine to stay nice and long. Good. You're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, just lean your body forward a little bit. Clasp your hands behind your right knee. Good. And inhale, lift your body back up and maybe hug that right knee into your belly, or that right thigh into your belly. Good. Let's do a couple circles with our foot. One direction. Yes. And then circle the other direction. It's almost as if your big toe is a crayon and you're making a circle in front of you in the air. Good. All right, so we're either going to grab onto this foot and relax either the foot or the ankle or your upper thigh. Be comfortable here because we're going to be here a little while. So find a comfortable way to feel a little bit of a stretch in this right hip. And if this is not serving you and you are bent forward and it's really feeling tight, please feel free to cross at your ankles. Yeah. So you're either at ankles or you're up top here. Yeah. All right, we're going to come into a little twist here, right? So we're going to reach your arms forward and up. Yeah, good. You're going to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, relax the body, twist over to the right, and relax your arms, the back arm only halfway down. So this left hand is on the left leg or thigh, right? And the right arm is reaching back. And we're breathing. A little bit of a different twist to this twist. For 2, for 1. Slowly start to bring your arms back up, float them slowly and gracefully back up as your body comes forward. Good. And now we're going to turn to the other side and exhale. Reach that left arm back behind you halfway and bring your right hand onto that now. Let's see, that's your left thigh. Yeah. We're just twisting the other way. Good. And then inhale when you're ready. Inhale, slowly float the arms back up nice and gracefully. Bring your body back forward. This does not have to look beautiful. It just has to feel nice. Good. And exhale, bring your hands into prayer position here. Good. All right, we're going to reach your arms forward. We're going to bend at the elbows. And we're going to come into eagle arms or a hug, right? So you're going to start to move your arms closer to you. You're going to take this left elbow and hook it to the inside of the right elbow. So you're either here, maybe you grab onto your palm. And if that's not working, you are going to just grab yourself like we did before and give yourself a hug. Right? So you're in some sort of eagle arm, here, here, here. Okay? Take a big breath in, lift your elbows up, look up a little bit towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're going to relax your elbows onto your chest and you're going to bow forward. Yeah, good. And just relax once you get where you're at. Yeah, if at some point you felt like, why did I have my leg up on my thigh? You just cross at your ankles. Just drop it down to your ankles. And breathe. 2. And breathe. For 1. Press down into your standing foot. Slowly bring your body back up, head back up. Reach your elbows up and just gracefully uncross your arms and just gracefully float them down. And then uncross your legs. Good. Wiggle your body. Yes, side to side, wiggle, wiggle. Good. All right. And we're just going to do that same series on the other side. So nice tall spine. Take a big breath in and exhale. Bow your body forward. Clasp your hands behind that left knee. Good. And inhale, slowly bring your body back up. Tuck your belly in and see if you can hug that left thigh now into your belly. Good. And let's do a couple slow circles with that left toe where your foot and your ankle stretch. Good. 3 circles and then reverse, go the opposite direction. And now again, on this side, this may be different, right? So maybe you take that foot, the outside ankle above, right above your knee, and it's up here. right? And if that's too much, maybe you drop down to your middle of your lower leg, or maybe you bring your foot and just cross it over the ankle, right? So left foot crosses over the right ankle. You decide what you want. Good. All right, we're going to come into our twist now. I'm going to stay down here on this one. So you're going to inhale, reach your fingertips out up towards the sky. You can come into cactus too if you'd like. Good. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, relax and turn to the left. Drop that left arm halfway. Good. And you can take that right hand to the outside of the thigh and breathe. So we're just in this twist. Good. Breathing into our belly. Good. And then inhale, slowly float your arms up towards the sky as your body comes forward. Good, big breath. Exhale, turn to the right now. Drop that right arm halfway. Bring your left hand to the outside of your either knee or thigh. Look back towards that right hand and breathe. And then on an inhale breath, slowly float the arms up, bringing your body forward. Good, bring your palms together and just exhale your hands to your heart. Good. All right, nice work. Last one here, we're gonna reach the arms forward. We're gonna bend at the elbows, coming into eagle on this side. So you're gonna start to bring your upper arms closer to you. Now you're gonna tuck this right elbow into the left elbow crease, right? So either here, you can grab onto your, interlace your fingers to the palm, or you can be hugging yourself here, right? So one option, two option, three option, whatever you'd like. Good. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale now, drop your elbows, just let them rest onto your chest as you bow forward into sleeping eagle. The sleeping eagle twist. Yeah. And breathe. So good for our lymphatic system here as well. Good. Really nice for our shoulders, upper back. 2 more breaths here. And then as you inhale, slowly bring your body back up, just back out of the pose. Uncross your arms once you're up. And slowly and gracefully just float your arms down, just like you're a big, beautiful lotus flower, right, in bloom. Yes, because we all are beautiful. And uncross. Very nice, everybody. Okay, let's wiggle it out. Let's do those little sprinkle things. Yes, just igniting lots of little energy around us, like they're little sparks. Like on the 4th of July, we have those sparklers. Yeah, good. Relax, shake it out, shake out your head. Good. Leaning forward, we're going to find ourselves coming into final relaxation pose here. So scooting your hips all the way to the very back of your chair now. Yes, really make sure that you feel that supported here. Good. All right. We're going to start with interlacing our fingers again and resting them onto our lap. Relax your thumbs. Good. And let's just gently float your eyes closed. Into final relaxation pose. Again, we're going to take a nice big deep breath in. Pause the breath at the top and exhale the breath all the way out. Lips are gently closed. Again, this time as we breathe in, imagine the breath coming from the pelvic floor, from the seat of your chair, all the way up through the middle of your body and out through the top of your head. And then as you exhale, just relax the whole body and bathe your chakra the opposite way from head down to the pelvic floor. Good. Last one, slowly breathe in. Pause the breath at the top and slowly let it out. Palms are either resting up on your lap. Let's do that today. Palms up, tops of the hands resting on your thighs. And the whole body begins to relax. Relaxing that pelvic floor, seventh chakra, and then the belly. Relaxing all of your internal organs, your stomach, spleen, liver, gallbladder. Feel your heart relax, your throat relax, the point between your eyebrows, your third eye relaxed, and top of your head relaxed. Whole body's relaxed now. Whole body's relaxed. Notice any thoughts. And if your thoughts come, just let them come. And imagining yourself just opening up your crown chakra and letting your thoughts run free. Just out into the space, out into the universe. Relax the body. Relax now. Gently bring your awareness to how you are feeling in this moment. Slowly bring your awareness to your breath. Notice your chest and your belly just gently rising and gently falling. Gently rising and gently falling. And knowing that in this moment you are closest to your true nature, which is peace, which is contentment, which is connection to the whole universal energy. And now gently bring your awareness to your physical body. And begin to wiggle your toes and begin to wiggle your fingers. Slowly just bringing a little bit of movement back into your body. Back into this space. And bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position, and resting your thumbs onto your heart. And putting a little smile on your face. And taking a nice big deep breath in from your pelvic floor all the way up through the top of your head. And as you exhale, gently relax your forehead to your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. And closing today's practice with this. When the beauty inside blossoms, the older you get, the more beautiful you look. And when you're feeling ready and complete and completely at your own pace, just gently slit your eyes open, just gently looking through your eyelashes. And then when you're ready, slowly flutter your eyes gently a little bit further open, working your way to opening your eyes gently. Keeping the gaze soft, lift the head up. I thank you all for coming and sharing in this beautiful practice today. Have a lovely week. Thank you for this journey through the chakras with you. Have a lovely rest of your week. We will see you next week. Namaste.